to dump these in here.
So now you're sauteing the onions and...
The apples and the onions, yeah, these...
This is for the blood sausage.
This is for the blood sausage. These chunks of fat have
Oh,
really...
there they are. That's the chunks of fat. That's
Yeah.
diced up, right?
Yep, and they've created a really nice pool of lard in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's really rendered down up in there. And to get it started, we're gonna do, let's just do like 10 of these, find the end. This is the small intestine of a pig, just like yesterday. It comes in a bag of salt, and this morning I pulled it out and just soaked it in some water. And that makes it pliable, loose, and stuffable. And we just need to tie off the ends with some longish string. And I tie it just to the inside of the knot that I made.
So the knot in the casing isn't enough to hold it.
It is, but this is how we're going to set ourselves up for easy poaching. And I like to, you know, leave one side, one part of the string kind of long, you know. And then we'll go about, oh, I don't know, what is that, 20 inches? Cut it. And then, so we'll make a bunch of these. And then we're going to stuff them, but leave enough room at the end so you can tie it off. And then you tie this long
Oh, and then you
end.
can pick it up with a handle.
And then we can have it, you know, with
Suspended.
a spoon suspended.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
So that's how we'll do that. It's a little tedious, but we're going to dump this business in here just like that.
Wow, that's been sweating for a while.
Apples and onions.
Now, I assume you didn't measure out the apples and onions.
No.
You just filled up the pan with the
Yeah.
Apples and onions.
yeah.
Yeah, I've never
Around half and half.
never measured anything for this. Particular dish, yeah. And Rodney, would you dump this blood in there, please? Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. I just want someone else to experience it. It's so beautiful. That deep
like-
red color.
Yeah.
I came to this class and you were talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
And this is, oh man, might even like the other one. Isn't that nice?
Beautiful.
And then this here, this is cream. This will keep everything nice and white. And dump a bunch of that in there. See how you feel about all of it.
I'll do it all. There you go. He feels good about all this.
That's all right. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And it, you know, the blood is our binder in this case. So you actually need enough blood to bind all of these goodies. So I'm just gonna kind of top it
No
up.
meat goes in it?
No meat. Oh, there, you know, we cubed up the back fat
Okay.
Right.
and we sweated the apples and onions, so there's little chunkies of back fat in it. And that's about it as far as meat goes. All right. Apples, onions, cream, blood, back fat.
Any spices at all? Pepper or anything?
I do, sometimes I do my little 4 pieces,
Okay.
which is not the accurate translation of Charcuterie.
Do you have scotch in there?
We have scotch. So one of the fun things to put in, we haven't salted it yet either, of course, which is pretty essential. It is an Isla scotch. So it's a little peaty and smoky, but it's also sweet. And that with the blood sausage, it kind of kicks it into another hemisphere.
So you should, I don't know if you've ever had a rare rib.
So just a little bit of that, and then we'll do a little bit of red wine too for sweetness. Sorry about that one is.
And that's salty.
This is salt, yeah. And what I think about when I'm salting it is like, how much salt do I want for all those apples and onions? You know?
Right.
If I were just cooking those as a meal on my stove, how much would I throw in there to make that really pop and come out right like that? So I do this. We still need more. We'll do a bunch more of these. And the fat's going to cool and start to rise to the top, and that's fine. We're just going to do the best we can. And we don't have to stuff all of this into the casings because
Use the muffin things.
we'll get tired of it, yeah. But it is beautiful. The sausages are so pretty. The cream really makes it lighter,
Right.
and it makes it a brighter red. Yeah. The fat doesn't totally emulsify. A few times I've done this and I've really tried, and like if you make a good hollandaise sauce, and if you pour in because there's albumin in the blood, if you pour the apples and onions at just the right temperature and stir it as you go slowly, the fat does not separate from the blood. You don't get little globules of fat rising, but it's not necessary. I usually don't have time for that kind of thing. It's just fun. It's cool. If you're going to enter a blood sausage competition, do that. But we're not doing that. So I like to get this wet. Put the open end on. Okay. And put it on all the way up to the
Not.
knot. Just like that. And then I hold on to it.
Good luck.
And I take
Cut.
and I take this thing here and I get a scoop, and these might just be 1 scoop sausages, maybe 1.5. We want to leave lots of room for tying it off. And then you take the spoon and you take the business end of the spoon. And the thing that makes this work is that it fits exactly through
Through the
the
hole,
narrow
yeah.
part of the fennel, narrow hole. Because when I do this, the blood just wants to fill immediately, you know. But we want even distribution of chunkies.
Right.
So I hold it so the sausage isn't hanging, you know, it's resting on the bottom. And now I'm just shoving the chunkies down in there with the spoon. I want all these chunkies way down in there. What we do for blood sausage. This is the best sausage too. Just love it. Alright, so now I've got no more chunkies in the funnel. And I'll shove the spoon way down in the sausage, you know, just to really get them in there. And hopefully I left myself enough room. Almost.
So that was
Just-
just a cup and a half.
Yeah, so just do a cup. That was too much. I should have just done a cup. And I'll try it off, because it's too hard to tie off the end if you don't have enough casing. There we go. And then take
Tie the other
the
end.
string and tie the other end just around, just inside of the knot in the casing. And you know, divide and conquer. We can have a lot of people doing each part. And eventually we will have a bunch of these. And we'll put them on a spoon, suspended over the just simmering water to poach them. Because we don't want them to burst. That's the sad thing.